Everybody, this is Got Tank, and I've got another video for you here. This is the Strv 103 Tier 10, and we are on Mountain Pass. Now, I haven't made one of these videos in a long time because I save the better replays, the more interesting ones, put them somewhere on my desktop. Then I forget about them. Don't really have time to make these narrated videos. Too much work and adulting, but why not? It's kind of fun trying to be better about it. So now the Strv, I'm not going to talk about the tank. You know what the tank is, but I like to play aggressively with it. If I play aggressively, I do better, and the times where I camp, I don't. So there was no way I was going to go sit on ice road or any of that. I decided to go here middle and get some early shots. We got a 100 LT. He's going to, hopefully spot some stuff, and I figure I'll get over to the left. Now this would be juicy shots. Maybe I should have just stopped and parked right there, but I wanted to get over into this area so I would be safe. There's a 4005. I'm thinking to myself, dang, I missed him. Yes, 57 coming through. Maybe I can get some shots on him. Well, just one. Okay. Better than nothing. But hey, look, he's coming back. What in the heck? What is this guy thinking? Alright, why not? Don't do what he's doing, kids. This is like some kind of weird suicide stuff. I have no idea what his, motivation was, but already blaps him. He's done. So they're down at tier 10. Not a very good start for their team, frankly. So now at this point, I'm thinking, hey, that scout, he's gonna peek, right? He's gonna peek. So I kind of wait around, hoping he will. But I started thinking, maybe not. Maybe I should get going. But then our 140, he dives down there, but instead of going across and spotting, which is what you would think he would do, I guess he wanted shots on the PZK PFW. I don't know what he's doing, but either way, I left. I figured, okay. I see a whole bunch of them massing over there in H2. And I thought, okay, maybe I can use this angle right here. Nah, I don't think I'm going to go all the way kind of where those mediums are. Because at this point, I don't know why they don't just push, right? I thought they would probably push. There's so many of them there. Now, they have an FV 4005, which is kind of a scary proposition. That's the only tank that I'm afraid of. So I figured, I'll post up in this bush, and, I like to live dangerously. Comment below if you think this was a stupid move or a mistake, So I figured, well, I'm not lit. I'll just sit here and kind of see what happens. And boom, they kill the 4005, which is the only thing that I was really scared of. Those mediums, they got the small guns. I don't think it's gonna, hurt me too much, even if I do get lit. So now, even though I said I like to play aggressively, what am I gonna do? I gotta be smart about this. So I figured at this point I'm still thinking they're gonna push. So I decided to wait. And here comes a 62. He gets bored. He comes right out. Okay, so I put one in. He doesn't like me. There's too many bushes and things. And then he comes back out for more. I guess he's not really looking what the tank that's shooting him is, and he doesn't know how fast I reload. I'm not sure what his thought process is. So I put 3 in him. He gets blown away. I do get lit. At this point, I boogie because I thought Artie was going to hit me. Instead, they hit the Udez. And because it looked like I moved, I thought, hey, you know what, maybe I'll just come back to this spot, and they would be none the wiser. Seems to kind of work out that way. It's a little bit of a risk, because obviously Artie can just, blind shoot this spot on his next shot. And at this point, because we killed the 4005, we killed that medium, we kind of outnumber them now. There's a whole bunch of TDs behind me. Our mediums look like they're getting aggressive. They want to go in, and I figured, alright, the Strv is going in. Okay, so I said, alright, well, let's do it. Let's play aggressive. I'm going to go in. I think we can just kind of bully these guys now, and so I go for it. Now, I park here and stop because I thought I had shots on those guys, but I don't. And in fact, that STB has shots on me. So I bounce, he bounces. Now, because he's up higher, I would have to really lift my nose to bounce his stuff reliably. But so he pens me, I pen him, and he decides he doesn't want any more of that. And I decide that, you know what, I need to go in there. Like, I don't have any shots here, you know, he's not going to peek. That's what you want to avoid doing with the Strv, is sitting and like hoping somebody's going to, you know, be stupid. You kind of have to force the issue. Okay, so the STB gets blown up, and I decide to go right over here so I can go straight at him. You know, the armor on this thing is tricky. I know that I'll bounce a couple shells. So the 907 backs up, and I just start unloading on folks. Now, the VZ, he does pen me, unfortunately. I get lucky, he missed on the next shot, and I decide to hug this right side and just go in after the 907 since he's busy. Now, he sees me coming in. So, and I can't, you know, he's side scraping. I can't really shoot him like that. I was thinking maybe his hatches, excuse me, if he's going to play that game, you know, hiding behind that tank, I can probably get his hatch. And so I fire, and I get it. And of course our Udes, you know, sees the opportunity. He's not paying any attention at me now, so I pull up forward and let him have it some more. I don't reload in time because he gets blown out. Now this here, this next move, I consider this a mistake. I actually push up to the VZ knowing that I probably won't be able to push that corner, because it's many times a bad idea to push that corner, especially in a you know, a TD like this. Like, what am I going to do? And what I didn't really notice, and there's this awkward thing where I'm trying to back up and this guy starts pushing me and stuff, and I try to go around him, but we end up kind of, it's, you know, partially my fault because I'm not really looking, but at this point I want to get out, because if you look at what's happening on the bridge, there's like a 430U, and there's only a scout there. I ran into a dead tank, and I'm just like, I wasn't paying attention, obviously, and so I decide to just hoof it all the way back and help against that 430U. And this is why I said this is a mistake, because I wasted all that time, and ultimately they're going to also turn around and change their mind. They don't want to push them, and this is like a continuation of the mistake. I should just keep driving after that 430. Instead, I decided to peek this balcony because I thought maybe the scout or something is there. Something lights me, probably the scout. I have no idea. I can't see him, so I go, okay, yeah, screw that. And at this point, I'm, you know, thinking, that was stupid. I should have just went after that 430, because look, our guys are causing a stalemate on Ice Road, and it's kind of working, but he's going to come up behind them and just probably slaughter them before I even get there. Now, fortunately, you know, 100 LT, he heads that way, which is a smart move, so he's going to start harassing the 430, so the 430 can't just, you know, unload on all those guys in the valley. And the 268, he makes the right call, and he goes back as well. In general, this entire game, every time I think that I should do something, the 268's already doing it. So he's a decent player. What is his name here? He's Magical Mon 4Q. And so we get here in time. And of course the 430 doesn't get to live very long. So we are up. It's 8-5 now. We're up a bit of HP, and I'm thinking we should win this, but our map position isn't really that great. So I head up the hill because the Udes over there, he's about to, you know, die or something. He's got like no health. There we go. He gets killed by the grill of all things. I thought it would be the VZ. So I'm thinking the 105, the AMX, the grill, the VZ, they're all going to be here in a second. So I get up on this cliff, and the scout goes out to the middle, which I think is the right move, so he can light stuff, because I can't see any of those things. So, you know, I put the marker there to show him that that's where I'm aiming, that's the kill zone. And I'm hoping that the scout just lights and lures them in. But instead he starts trying to shoot them and peeking and doing all kinds of things. Now here's a weird thing. Somehow their scout gets through, and right there he attacks the LT. Now I have shots on him, so that's gravy, honestly. But how the heck did he get there? Neither the scout nor me saw him. It's like a magic trick. So he gets blapped. The 268 finishes him off. So that's really good news. Unfortunately, we lost our scout. So here then I'm, thinking, well, Artie's gonna hit me, but I don't know if he has a clear shot on me. And there he goes. Missed me, fortunately. Just gets stunned, which is annoying, but I am in place. Now the grill can pen me easily. He's not gonna bounce, but there he is. And so I'm thinking to myself, oh, I almost got him. One more shot. Come on, right there. Don't know where that shot went. I think it went right in front of him. Either way, he goes down. The VZ still sitting there somewhere, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I should probably go down there and just be aggressive again. Artie tries again, but he doesn't have a good shot here. So I waste a little bit more time sitting here thinking the VZ might turn the corner, and he doesn't. And I'm thinking, well, okay, just kind of mentally wrestling with what I should do next, and I'm leaning heavily towards getting off this hill. If there's a theme to this video, it's that you don't want to just camp. Like, just go after people. Yeah, I know it's a TD. 268 has the right idea again. Like I said, every time I think about doing something, he's already doing it. So kudos to this guy. And so he goes where the VZ was, who is no longer there apparently. This is a bit of a risk, a bit of a gamble, because I don't know where the grill is. Is the grill going to come back up from the bowl? Who knows? And I see that Jayzilla gets spotted on the bridge, and I go, wait a minute. And he's pretty low health, so I can actually kill him, maybe? So I park right there, and I'm like, come on, killing shot. And I don't have enough elevation. Oh, how frustrating. So I move my tank so I do have enough elevation. Boom. Fortunately, he went forward again. So, and then I don't want to get blapped by Artie, so boogie immediately. And so VZ went down, Grill went down, they're all over there. We only have one heavy tank supporting, against, what, 4 of them? So I kind of hook a right, and I figure, you know what, I'm going to hold down behind this hill and just start shooting whatever I can. Now, they have an E3 over there, so I'm kind of cognizant of that, because, if he hits me, he will pen me. I just figured it's a hard shot. And he hits me and he pens me, son of a gun. So I just reflex shoot at his hatch. Of course it does nothing. And I load HE because he has 35 hit points. So I figure, you know what, I'm just going to tap it in. 35 hit points. It's got to do something, right? I missed. Damn it, it's a hard shot. Okay. So this is a hard shot for him, to be fair, so I feel pretty safe behind the hill. He'd have to get mega lucky. And boom, there it is. 29 hit points. Left him with 6. Come on. I have 2 more HE shells. And so right here, I should have squeezed it, but for some reason I waited. So I decide to do this, and this is, I get super lucky right here. I can't spot him. Right, he needs to move or fire something for me to spawn him. The VZ can't see him anymore, and then this, we get the 2-minute warning. This is a long game. I'm at 5,700 damage. This has been a good game, but it's so close now. It's 11 and 10, and then this here is another mistake, what I consider a mistake. I'm so close to killing the E3 that I decide to go for it again, but my tiny 105 just doesn't have what it takes, and this is the mistake. I get lucky because I bounced it, but I shouldn't have sat there. I just wanted to kill him so bad. But what I should be doing is, again, the 268 is doing, the right thing here, is I should have gone to cap. So I do. I figure E3 is slow. No way he can make it back in time. But 3 of us in cap, that's 30 seconds. I think we have just enough time to pull this off. There's 1 minute on the clock. So I boogie. Now the VZ, it's a little bit of a gamble. Is he going towards our base? Right? At this point, we're ahead. We got more people in cap. We're going to win. So his better play, perhaps to turn it into a draw, would have been to return to base. So I'm thinking, okay, which way did he go? I don't know. Now, we have 28 seconds to win with just 2 and 47 seconds left on the clock, so we're good either way. So I get over here to make sure the VZ doesn't barrel in and screw everything up. They have an Artie left, so, I'm kind of risking it here. He could blap me if I get lit, but, you know what? We got 3 people in cap. It's a done deal. No problem. We take the win. The VZ must have gone towards our base, which, you know, there's just no way that would have done anything for them. And there it is. So it was a super close game. I ended up with just about 5,700 damage, and I just thought it was a neat game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my thinking process. Go ahead and comment if you agree that, you know, what you would have done in some of these different cases. And I'll see you on the next one.